God.
You boys got it. You boys got it.
How?
Oh my God! Ricky! Okay!
Get fucked, buddy.
No, Don's just lighting these kids up. No!
I got a fucking. I got a 2-for-1 special. Look at that shit. Yeah, go on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We're fired up. The boys are fired up.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 3 of the post-game podcast. This episode is going to be a bit different. It's just me and Dawkins today, so, don't expect too much. It'll be probably a shorter episode. That's pretty much it. Make sure you follow our Twitter. Socials will be in the description. Da, say hi.
Hello.
That's good.
What is good?
YouTube.com/nolexzone. Go sub, watch those videos there. Absolute bangers.
Indeed,
Nick,
indeed.
what is our topic for today, brother?
I think we got a bit of a twist for this topic. Today, we're going to be talking about some essential items that we need. I mean, life is pretty big. We go through life every day, every second. And there's some stuff that we always have to have on hand or maybe just have around that, that we truly need. I think it's something we should talk about. There's there's a channel that does the essential items of different celebrities, and I thought we should kind of do one for ourselves. So I'd say we pick 10 items, and I think we should talk about why each one is very essential, talk a little bit about it, and I say Mike, we'll start off with you. So I don't know how you want to do this. Do you want to go like back and forth, like 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3?
1, 1, 1, yeah.
Okay. So for you, what would be your first item of choice?
First off, before we get into this, don't forget, guys, this is just opinion. Our views on the world and how we see things. If there's anyone watching, sub and comment, or you guys like the video, whatever you want. Also, really quick, this is kind of out of nowhere, but I think it's crazy, Nick, how there will never be what is it? There will never
Blah, blah.
there will never be another January 3rd, 2021. Does that make sense?
Oh my God! Like this day will only happen once. Every day will only happen once.
Well, you'll have the same months and days. You'll repeat months and days, but you'll only have you'll only have that one day. Like, you cannot, that's it. Whatever you did January 3rd, 2021, that will always be, that's it.
You can't change that, yeah.
That's not really relevant, but, essentials, I think, so what are we saying here, Nick? We're not saying, like, a whole fucking house as an essential. We're just saying kind of things
like,
you have on you, or...
Yeah, little items or little things around the house that you kind of need.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
First thing I would have is my phone. I would have my phone of... It's what you use to get around and shit.
Of course.
And, if my girlfriend ever needs me, I always want to make sure I'm there for her as soon as possible. And honestly, it's true though. That's a simple.
Let's get a phone on you.
Plus, phones are actually insane. Like, I know we all know what they do, but there's so much shit that you could do with a cell phone.
You could hack with a cell phone, like Watch Dogs type shit, and start fucking hacking the streetlights.
I'm just talking about like shit in general.
That is
there's a lot of things to do.
yeah.
We have the internet, we have all these little apps that help, even though we don't use them anymore, they're still there. So that was
I'd say for my number one, I'd have to go with headphones. I mean, me personally, like I listen to music like oh my God, I can like daily, like hourly, minutely, like minutely. I don't know if that's a word, but like I listen to music constantly.
Minutely by minute, I think. It might be by minute.
By minute. I need to listen to music. I need to have some sort of tunes going, you know, in my ears.
Yeah.
Most of the day or most of the night, whatever. And for me, like I have like, you know, the standard, you know, iPhone earbuds. But me personally, I love my Beats Solo 3s. I just think
Yes.
the bass,
Yeah,
the
I think
sound,
I
it sounds so much better.
Yeah, I know that's
Like,
Beats, even though they're like the biggest name brand, and even if they're not the best, like when
of course.
when you have those headphones where you know they just it feels different. Like
It's
when you have
sensational.
earbuds, you know, you still kind of hear you know things going on around you, but for some reason when it's just beats, you
The
really
noise
just,
cancellation?
yeah, you hear nothing. It's
Holy
unreal.
shit.
So yeah, second would be beats, or sorry, yeah, second would be headphones, beats, whatever.
Beautiful.
Just anything to listen to music, because I think music has been a huge inspiration.
Oh, of
Music will
course.
put you through so many emotions and so many different you know feelings.
Put me in my feelings. Some of them.
It will, actually will.
Like different size, you know, Marvin's room. And, you know, all kinds of stuff. That's actually, you know, that's actually very good. Um, I think for my second item, um, I definitely have to. I mean,
Huge,
like,
yeah, big. Go
I
ahead,
need,
no,
you
why
know,
not?
that instrument because I started getting into guitar last year, beginning or sorry, no, like
Yeah.
last a
Yeah.
year and a bit ago, right?
Oh.
Back in
Yeah,
like
yeah, okay,
you
okay.
know, like late
Well, it
2019.
started like when you had the
The
play.
play. Yeah, so for
Yeah.
anyone who's listening, I did a School of Rock production. It was the movie by Jack Black, so we turned that movie into a play, and I played the role of Jack Black, so I didn't want like the
Yeah, yeah.
I need my guitar, and plus I like
Big yourself.
certain songs of rock, like I loved Highway to Hell, I loved like a lot of AC/DC, a lot of,
classics
you
there.
know, but yeah,
Even
and
if
guitar.
even if you're not into those genres, like you just have to respect that.
Yeah, and that's what pushed me to, you know, have a love for those genres. Like me now, I love listening to rock music, all kinds of, you know, bands like, you know, Def Leppard and Cream. There's a shit ton, and even like Post Malone was also another inspiration because he plays the guitar a lot, and you know, he's one of my favorite artists. Me, Drake is the top, but for my second
Yeah.
one, it's definitely Post Malone. You know, he's got a crazy voice. He's crazy with the guitar as well. I've seen him in concert, and I think me personally, that just kind of pushed it. That really kind of gave me that, you know, desire to
Good.
play it.
That's
Now I
good.
play really good, but yeah. So,
And you'll
cause
only get better.
and that's it. And the only thing you do now is just play more and get better. But, cause your next item, what would you pick? What would be your next
Okay, so
item
what
of
do we have
choice?
right now? We have
So you have the phone, you have the
earbuds,
earbuds, or
and you
Beats,
have
whatever.
earbuds and guitar.
Yeah.
Huge. Next essential. Oh, you know what, Nick? One thing that, and this one's for you. This one goes for you as well. I don't know if it's this one specifically for you, but it's mine is definitely my jewelry.
Ooh, hell
Yeah.
yeah. Of course. That's
You
definitely
have
one of mine as
your-
well.
Yeah, you have your cross on your neck. That's very religious, and I know you haven't taken that off.
Yes.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So rings and the meaning behind them is very important to me because I have
course.
stories with all of my rings. So that's huge to me. What?
This one too, the gold one, right?
Yeah. I have another one actually that I fucking. It's an old one, but anyways, jewelry is huge. I didn't even realize. Last time my chains came off. Yeah, it's been a while, but without even realizing, Nick, chains are huge. Well, I don't know. That would be an essential. It's not like I don't know.
It's good to have.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
I feel a sense like if I don't have it on, it feels different.
Yeah, you feel
And
feel
not different where,
abnormal.
like I don't feel it around my neck. I know it's there and I feel it. Same with my rings.
Yeah. that's actually pretty cool.
That's one for me.
100%.
Your third?
I could definitely take the jewelry for sure. That'd
Is that your
also
third?
be that is definitely my third. Just cause like yeah, same thing. Like I had a ruby ring from my
Yeah,
nono that he got it as a
beautiful.
gift when he
Beautiful.
left from Italy to Canada. So he gave me that. The worst part was is that uh I lost that ring. I think we were moving a bunch of stuff and it came off and
That's
I
so
just couldn't
shit.
find it afterwards and I was like I was in
Devastated.
tears.
Must have been, yeah.
I was like I felt so bad.
That's
My
fucking
no
annoying.
like I think my mom told him that, but he didn't really worry about it too much and he kind of said to me he's like, "You know what? Like a ring is just, is just a ring." Like it did have a
There's
lot of
so much
meaning,
more
which I
to
was pretty
lose.
upset. But the fact that he kind of like said like it's okay and whatever, like I felt a bit better. But at the same time, yeah,
There's
it
so
was
much more to there's more to lose, and yes, that ring holds a lot of meaning to you, but
yeah,
you know there's a lot more to lose than jewelry. Even
of
though the
course.
meaning and the significance is huge, you know.
Big philosopher Phil on the business. But yeah, my fourth item, I could go pretty good with. I think my fourth item that I would like. Well, personally, it's actually kind of a tough one. It'd be my wallet. You
Dude,
gotta have,
just
you know,
thinking that for real,
like
honestly, in my head.
think about how significant your wallet truly is. Like no
A
one really
wallet,
appreciates the
like
fact of
that.
a
That's
wallet,
also
you know?
that's wallet is including cash, cards. That's included as well.
Of course, and it has like all your essentials, your
Yeah, that's
credit card,
ID.
debit card.
That's yeah.
Yeah, and your ID,
That's
if you ever get
that's
pulled over and
literally
shit
right.
or whatever, right? So I think to have that sort of, you know, thing on you is just
I agree. That's
you
also
need
my
it. Like you
important.
definitely
Yeah.
if you want to
Yeah, Nick.
slip a quick
We'll
funny
go
to your
back to you
boys.
because I don't
But
know
yeah.
what else to say. That's also my fourth.
So am I going for my fifth one?
I
Yeah.
guess so. Yeah.
All right. So this one is okay. Oh, actually, you know what? This is really hard because there's so much you can do. I think my next one, since we got four more, it'd definitely be my helmet, like my dirt bike helmet. I love to ride, especially I got into riding like not motorcycles, I should say, like dirt bikes, and we put an engine on a mountain bike and we started ripping it around and like I got a helmet for it, and to me I just think helmets are super super cool
Cool.
to wear and stuff, and to have a helmet on you, if you want to go rip it around or
You
whatever,
look pretty
go
baller.
karting.
Pretty baller.
And it
You
looks
know, it's
sick
just-
too. The one I got it for super cheap on Amazon, and it looks like custom made, and dude, it's sexy.
I think safety is always important, man. No matter what they say, oh, you look like a bitch, whatever, dude.
If anything, I'd love to wear helmets and shit. I think they're cool. I think they're pretty badass. Like you always, when you were a youngin, you never wanted to wear a helmet. You're always like, oh, I want to let my hair
But that's
flow
what
through the wind or some
yeah.
shit. Like
But your friends thought the same. But I don't know. Now I feel like I've really grown out of. I think I've grown out of what people. I don't really care what people think. I'll always have. Everyone will have insecurities. No matter who they are.
of course.
But I feel like I've grown out of the. Like I don't have the need to please other people. Does that make sense?
Of course, like you do it for yourself,
Right.
and that's important. And that's
but
with
there
anything
is a
too,
point-
right?
There is a point, Nick, where you can go outside, not care about what you wear, right? But but there's also you want to have that presentable reputation and
Of course.
look good for yourself and feel good. That's important too. That's huge, I think. But if you're doing it for someone else, then I think you should just do what makes you happy, and that's it.
All right,
If you're not
I
happy,
agree as
then what's the
well.
point? So fifth one for you is helmet. I didn't do my fifth. Did I do my fifth? No.
No, you didn't do your fifth. You had to think. So,
Fuck,
what
I
would be
don't
your
know.
fifth?
I don't want to include like phone charger or that's not necessary, is it?
It is necessary. I think one of the episodes I was watching of that channel that did that, one of them actually had their phone charger, and they were saying how like if you have a phone, you need to charge it. So that actually is very valid. So, would you say
Okay.
would you say your phone charger?
No. He's.
Ooh,
Oh!
that's actually smart.
Actually, I have a new number one. It's my bracelet. It's a
Oh, your
bracelet my
bracelet.
girlfriend gave me. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's one of the
Nice.
most important things I've ever got. But that would definitely be number one. So I'm adding that to the list. So everything after everything, what I said, that's second or third, whatever. But that bracelet's first for sure.
that's definitely
I
cute.
didn't forget about it. It's just, I was just thinking like the basics first, and then once I got into details and extra things, not extra, but you know what I mean, right?
I exactly know what you mean.
Whatever. I don't want to sound like a piece of shit. I love
No.
that bracelet, but okay, Nick, back to you because that was my. I just added one.
Yeah, it's definitely it's definitely a great choice. I think. I'd agree with you exactly, but it should be our sixth now. Yeah, our sixth. So, choice number 6. Could go. I definitely would. Oh, this is tough. You never actually think how tough these are because like you pretty much have like essentials. Like most biggest essential is your phone. Like especially nowadays, everyone needs their phone on them, right? So I think yeah, I think I would have to go with my phone because I'm trying to think of something, but phone is super. Because phone is super important. Like that's a very high essential, especially in today's day and age. You're gonna need your phone on you for whatever.
Huge.
So
Yeah, huge.
definitely would have to be your phone. All right, Mike. You're on your 6th, I believe.
7th, because
Seven.
the bracelet I had.
Yeah.
Right?
You
Yeah, I
are
think that's right.
correct.
Phone, earbuds, jewelry. Yeah, so I think I'm on my 7th.
What else would be a pretty good one?
Fuck, I don't even fucking know. House key? Yeah, actually house key. House key's very important.
Didn't you say your keys?
Nah, I said wallet. I didn't say my keys. No, I wouldn't know. I would have added that number 1. You get me?
Okay, so yeah. Okay, so your house keys, yeah.
Yeah, house keys because I think you feel safest at home. No, I do.
I do 100%.
You kind of get that comforting feeling.
Of course.
When you go out or after a long day, you come home and then house keys. Yeah, not a big one, but not really. Just essentials, small essentials. Just the small essentials, Nick, are like phone. Wallet, keys, yeah. Then you have the important ones. Well, I should say, phone, wallet, keys aren't important, but
I mean, they definitely are important. It's ID, you gotta get to your home somehow. You can't lockpick your door every day to get inside. So.
yeah. Nick, how about you?
This is tough. It gets more tough as you keep trying to think of what you.
It does.
I think I'd have to go with my toolbox. I love I recently got into, I should say recently, about like a year ago, 2 years ago, I started getting into like building stuff and like learning about cars, like really learning about cars. Like I knew car names, car brands, and how cars work, but like just to really get into like modifications and into like all different kinds of every single component of a vehicle itself. So I got myself actually I shouldn't say I got myself, my mom got me a small tool set that I literally use for everything. I like building things. I like building anything from tables and cabinets to putting modifications on cars and doing different like research. I like getting hands-on like that.
Hands-on.
Yeah. Because I'm very practical. I don't like sitting around like me as a job. Like I'd rather do something that I can be active with, right? I wouldn't want to sit in an office for 8 hours.
Grocery than be a cashier.
Exactly, and that's what
That's
even when I was at
unit.
Fortino's,
Some
that's what
people
I
would
said.
hate-
I was like,
Some
I
people
can't do
would hate
cashier,
doing grocery. Some people would hate doing grocery.
and they'd rather do cashier. Yeah, it's
Yeah, but
you are not
you know,
wrong.
people are different, and that's pretty much it. I got
Yeah,
you. But also,
but
Nick, you're a visual learner, correct?
definitely 100%. You are
Hands
correct.
on.
I
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know
Me too. I couldn't like sitting down all day or sitting in front of a screen, like a smart board, whatever it is.
I can't.
Kills me.
I
It just
like it.
hurts so
It
much.
itches. Like
It's
I do.
terrible.
You know, every time we had a lesson in class, I would take apart my pen and rebuild it like it was a machine gun, like 8 million times, and it felt
And
so.
like the
Holy
worst part,
smokes.
constantly looking at the time, and nothing's happening. And even if the time is moving, it's fucking not by much at all.
It's slow. Like every minute feels like 10 minutes.
Right.
Like that's how it was. Like for myself, like I could, always looking at the clock was a pain, especially exams. Oh my gosh.
How much time we on now?
That's how much that's literally what I'd say to my teacher. I'd be like, Miss, how much time do we have?
No. I meant like on the.
We have plenty of time. Okay, I think for
How much
these,
is plenty of time? Like 20 minutes?
we literally have like half hour.
How?
Cause we don't go through these like pretty quickly. Like it takes a lot of time, so we're still good.
Do
But
you know, when did we start?
like 20 minutes ago, I think we started.
Check, double check.
Well, I can't check now. I didn't time it.
Fuck.
We still have a lot of time to go, but
We're almost
yeah,
done.
even if we have to edit an outro, it's fine. But anyway, yeah, definitely
No,
my
I don't wanna
toolbox.
get cut off, though.
Nah, you'll be
Yeah,
good.
okay.
But your seventh item, I think you're on now, right? Or is it your sixth? It's so hard keeping track.
I don't know. Yeah, fucking. Who cares? I think I'm on my 7th or yeah, it should be 7th. Probably skateboard. On my skateboard.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. It's it's quick, gets me places, and it's fun to ride. Cute, just brings me happiness. And then
Skate-
Nick, you combine it. You have the skateboard with the earbuds, and then that's just all you. Wherever you want to go.
Oh yeah, that's
however
a
long you want,
that's
it's-
a big vibe.
Yeah, that's why. I think anything that brings you happiness should be an essential in your life.
Of course. And that's no true word can ever be spoken. So I definitely agree with you on that one. I think for my seventh, I can't even. Oh my god. Okay. For my
All right, well we'll do 3 each. After this one, we'll do 3 each. Yeah.
definitely
Maybe 2 each.
doesn't
Not 2
matter.
each. We'll do 2 each. Okay.
But for my whatever, we'll do our ninth item.
7th. Your 7th. No,
Or my
relax.
seventh, or
Your
whatever.
7th.
Yeah, okay. For my seventh, I'd have to go with I'd have to go with my PlayStation. Of
Throughout the
course.
fucking years, like we can go back and look at all the times.
Crazy amount of time. Crazy. And
I
that
feel
to
like
me is like,
had countless laughs.
dude, it's yeah, for sure. I
That's what it feels
agree.
like, at least.
Plus we've done, and that's usually where we, kind of it's also our communication really when,
Yeah,
You know,
but I
like-
think we still keep in touch, but huge, yeah, big part.
Of course.
Big communication.
because we
It's
it
just-
keeps us in touch, and when we're playing games and stuff, we're having fun and everything. It sets a
Yeah.
whole vibe that's just something you can always remember, even
and we'll
when
always
you're
have
old.
these years of playing and having that connection between us.
Of course, I agree so highly. But yeah, PlayStation definitely is a big one for me. Mike, what about you? What would be your
8th, I think.
your seventh or sixth, or I don't know. I whatever.
I think it's 8th. I think it's 8th.
Okay, your eighth item. What would it be?
I don't know how to say this one. But okay, PlayStation. I don't know if I can. Okay. I don't know if I can rank a lot of these, Nick.
I think
Okay.
I don't even think we should rank them. I think it's just whatever. Like they're just essential in their
I'm
own
gonna do,
kind of
yeah,
way.
yeah, I'm gonna do a quick one. I'm gonna do a quick one. So PS4, obviously, or video games, whatever, but only with friends, because that's where the excitement, or that's where the entertainment part comes in.
Of course.
So I'm gonna say PS4 really quick, and then ninth one. I don't even know like if you can categorize this, but probably hygiene.
Oh, like what? Like a toothbrush? Or
Yeah, like shampoo, toothbrush.
oh,
You know,
that's been getting a
I
good
think
one.
hygiene's huge.
Hygiene
But
is
well, I don't
huge.
even know what you count that. But yeah,
I
that's
know that gave me a good one actually. I
especially
personally,
feeling clean, bro. When I feel feeling
yeah.
dirty, or it's just I don't
Oh
like
no,
it.
it's gross. It's gross. Like when you know you smell some type of way. Like come on, you gotta like come on, no, give me a break. That leads me to my last one, and I don't know why I didn't think of this, but definitely cologne.
You have two more.
I
Yeah, yeah,
I need ever since I can remember, like, actually sounds weird. I can remember using cologne, but like you know when I was a kid, I wasn't really self-aware how I smelled unless I really smelled like ass. Like if I was like up there,
I don't remember. I don't think I ever smell like shit.
yeah, unless I noticed it, then I kind of me definitely, especially now, like
Yeah,
cologne is
dog.
such a
Hygiene's
huge
huge. Hygiene's
priority.
huge.
Like I need to smell good, just
Yeah.
for everyone else's
Smell good,
smell
it's the whole
and
thing, Nick. It's
for
the
my own.
look good, feel good, 'cause
Me
that's huge.
personally,
I think confidence. We
yeah,
should get into that in another episode or something, because confidence is huge. But
it is
I don't want to
huge.
start with that.
If I had to pick a cologne, personally, I definitely go for. Oh, it's tough. Okay, there's one line that I really like. It's a bit pricey, but if I ever got my hands on it, like at one point for birthday, for Christmas or whatever,
Yeah.
Creed. And if any of you heard about it, like it is one of the best smelling colognes. Like everyone has this like there's different ones that girls like. They like this like Versace one. They like this like
Yeah, yeah.
whatever Dior, I don't know, whatever, all kind of those fancy shits. But this brand is just it's cologne, and they're different lines. They smell so like you smell delicious.
I know. I
Like
feel like a lot of
holy
colognes or
smoke.
perfumes, like going to, just going to or trying samples. I think I feel like a lot of them are similar.
Oh, definitely. But this one, like to me, it stands out like a thumb, like a sore thumb, like it, like a thumb. It stands out like a sore thumb. Like it really stands out from all the the
Cool
colognes
though.
in the crowd. But yeah, Mike, on to your next item. What would be
And my
essential?
last one, I think. I think it's my last one. We're
I,
not. Do we have to? Please, we can't do clothes. That's not. We're not counting this, right?
I mean, we
Clothes
could
cannot
if
go.
you want hoodies
Maybe a
or
specific part of clothes.
yeah, like if a special hoodie or t-shirt or
Yeah, I would say probably. I guess kind of settling on my last one would probably be um hoodies,
of
hoodies or
course
shoes.
hoodies are
Or
very
I
big.
guess I don't know, my sense of style. I guess, Nick.
Well, hoodies
But
are definitely one of my favorites, if not my
yeah,
favorite thing to
but
wear.
we need to do an object. We have to do an object. But we can get into it, Nick. We should do another episode where it's 10 essentials mentally, like what we
Oh
want to
yeah,
keep with ourselves,
of course.
within ourselves. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I agree.
So I guess yeah, last one. Oh, I would say like basketball, the sport in general, like a basketball, but it's. I don't have a final answer right now because we're kind of getting into like some like hobbies, kind of, but probably have to be hoodies or something sport related or
Yeah,
oh, never mind. I know it. I know it. Okay, it'd be my LA Lakers Kobe Bryant jersey.
ooh,
Yeah.
that's a good one. All right, give us an elaboration. Why would you?
Well, I started playing. First of all, I don't. It's not. We all like sports. All the boys here, a
Of
part of
course.
this podcast. But I've never really been. I played soccer. Like everyone did. Everyone played soccer. But I was introduced to basketball about a year or so. Maybe actually Oh no, fuck that. 2 years ago now.
Okay,
I didn't
2 years ago.
realize, fuck. Around 2 years ago, and that's when I was kind of learning the players, and I just wanted to play. I didn't even have a favorite team, or I didn't know much about it. And
Yeah.
I was really influenced by Kobe Bryant. You know, I saw
Definitely.
this guy, Nick, and I saw like, this guy obviously has a different kind of game strategy than everyone. Like he sees the game differently.
Of course.
And I started, I heard stories or I read up on him, did some research, and this guy was like nothing else, Nick. A phenomenal player. You know, his mentality is, the only one even close would probably be MJ.
Definitely. I think top would be definitely MJ, LeBron. We're close, but yeah, he's a different breed, man. He's a different type of
Yeah,
dog.
Kobe's unreal.
He's someone you want to fuck with.
So, getting into basketball, after a while, I got that Kobe jersey, and like it did a lot of people, finding out that he passed was obviously very heartbreaking.
It is. Rest in peace, Kobe.
Rest in peace forever. So, crushed obviously, but that's a part of life, and there's nothing we can even do. So that jersey is hanging up in my room right now, and it'll be hanging up in any house or any room that I ever have.
The voice crack.
Shit.
Ever have.
Oh shit. Wake up, gives me motivation and something like, it's just big. It's big for me. It's big in my heart. Kobe's one of a kind, favorite ball player, always has been one of. Even if you don't like him, you gotta respect the game. So getting that jersey a long time ago, I even had Nick. I was playing ball. I was at the gym. I was even playing basketball when I found out, and I actually didn't believe it at first. My girl told me, and I was like, no, that's not something. That's not real. You don't want to believe it, Nick. That's what. As soon as you hear news like that, unreal.
Yeah, that's something that you just kind of like.
Of course, him and his daughter has to be involved. Now that's a family, with no sister, no daughter, no husband, no father. So I think that's
It's funny that like deaths like those is something that you'll remember where you were when you heard it. Like I was driving.
I'll tell you right now, Nick. I'll tell you right now. I know exactly where it was.
Okay, let's hear yours.
Gym on the little court. I got a text from my girl. She said Kobe Bryant passed, and I said, I was like, strength at all.
Yeah.
I just got more and more upset.
Yeah.
So, I didn't really know what to do at the time, and then that day I was taking it in, and then that night it was all coming to me. So anyways, getting off topic, I don't want to make this upsetting. It's a part of life. It's terrible. Of course, rest in peace to Kobe.
I mean, he had a great legacy that he left. So I think that's something that we can all respect and we can all look back on. So
the jersey, seeing the yellow and the purple number and the name, it's just fun. It's huge motivation to me. But that would be my essential, one of the essentials. So rest in peace.
Of course, for me it took so long to sink in. It was just because I couldn't bear myself to believe it. I was just
I didn't even know. What the fuck? What do I do there?
It's not someone we were driving downtown and we were like exiting off the highway, and my dad he stopped talking. He was on his phone, and we're like, he was talking a whole ton, and then he just stopped. We're like, Dad, you good? And he's like, Kobe just passed away. And I was like, what? And I was like, Dad, I'm like, you can't read those whatever, those are fake and shit. And he goes, no, it's on Sports Center. He passed. And I was like, what? So then
you actually hear the accounts talking about the official ones, and
yeah, and I saw it and I was like, oh my God. At first I didn't believe it. I was kind of like, oh, maybe it's just a mistake. Maybe, he's in critical condition. Could be one of those things, right? And then once it said that it was confirmed and it said his daughter was involved, that's when it was like, wow. And then I couldn't come to myself to believe it. I was always like, oh my, no, there's no way that this man, passed. He was big I wasn't really that guy. I'm sure Mike is also very big into
F1's
F1.
my sport, but getting into basketball and playing it,
just
You know,
hearing about it was just crazy. I couldn't bear myself to it. I was always just
I'm
like,
not even saying, Nick. I'm not even saying like you have to be a try hard at basketball or that's your sport forever.
yeah,
You know, to feel bad but it hurts. It just hurts. That's it. So having that jersey on my wall, just I don't know. I feel like he'll always live on, and he'll
oh
always
yeah.
be here, and you know,
His legacy will definitely continue, which is something that, we can
all
all
right. So let's
remember him
switch it up,
for.
dog,
But
and then
yeah,
let's end this episode.
last
Your turn.
item. Um, I definitely would. Oh, this is tough. My last item. What would I? It's gotta be some. It's gotta be something big, but it could be something small. Me personally, I think my last item would be. Um, I think it'd be my football jerseys. I think it would definitely. I was a big fan
Which
of.
ones? Which ones do you have, Nick?
So I have right now currently I have Robert Gronkowski's Patriots jersey. Me personally,
Oh yeah, you do. You do.
you guys can make fun. I don't care. I'm a Cowboys fan, and we've been doing shit and whatever. But I was always interested into other teams and stuff, and whatever, right? So because our team was awful for a very long time, so and still is. So Robert was one of my individual like favorite players. Like he was one that like he was so funny. He was just like his dude that he was so this big strong guy who loved to party. He was absolutely killer at his position. Being that great tight end that a lot of tight ends aspire to be. I mean, he was a cool dude. He was to watch and stuff, and he was super funny. And I got his jersey for it, and it's just like he's one of my favorite players out there. To wear that with the hoodie is one of the best fits ever. Like me
Oh yeah,
personally,
for sure.
jerseys with
Yeah.
hoodies, body different. But
I know
yeah,
I wrote one last week.
your
What
last
do we
item,
do?
Phil.
That was my Kobe jersey. Okay,
Oh,
how
it
much time
was.
do we have? Yeah.
We still got a lot. Like I think
How?
20,
No.
15 minutes. Yeah, we do have a lot of
I,
time.
I think the intro is gonna get cut off. Okay. Um, wrap it up, though.
Um, Ladies and gentlemen, that is our final items of our daily essentials that we need. If you do enjoy the content, you did enjoy the podcast, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to follow our
Yeah.
Instagram and Twitter. Links will be in the
Socials in the
description, and
description.
they'll also be, of the boys. Make sure to go subscribe to nolexzone. His link will be in the description. You have a lot of funny shit on that channel as well. But anyway,
Yeah.
guys, we hope you enjoyed watching. Stay tuned for the next episode, and yeah, we will see you in the next one. Peace.
See ya.